Hello, YouTube friends and artists. We are going to go through some little basketball cards here. We're going to create some artist trading cards today. And if you don't know a lot about that, I'm going to give you some information. So artist trading cards, or ATCs, are 2.5 by 3.5 inches. That's pretty much the standard rule. That's pretty much the only rule. This is the same size as like a standard trading card, like a baseball, basketball, hockey, or whatever card, etc., etc. The size is the only official rule for artist trading cards, so they can fit in the standard trading card sleeves. They are miniature pieces of art that are created, traded, and collected. Typically, each card will be signed by you, the artist. The artist trading card needs to have a little thickness to it so that, like other sports cards, they can be traded and easily put in a sleeve to keep. There are many swaps you can find online, and you can start your very own. Generally, an ATC, artist trading card, should not be sold. They are to be made and kept by you or given away. So if you want to make these little pieces of art, and I hope that you do, if you want to make them to be sold, they're called ACEOs. Not the ATC anymore. ACEO stands for Art Cards, Editions, and Originals. There are 3 types of ATC cards. There's a one-off, an individual one-off card. There can be a series or a few cards that are on one theme, usually numbered 1 of 3, 1 to 3, or similar. And that's kind of what I'm doing today. It's not necessarily a theme, but I am using the Tim Holtz brand pictures to put on there. The images from Tim Holtz, which... Speaking of, you can find the Tim Holtz at like a Joann Fabric, Hobby Lobby, online, etc. Anyway, then there's also the type of trading card is edition, 2 or more cards that were created to look the same. So that's your one-off, your series, or the edition. The examples that I am making in this video today are a series, as they are all different. I am making them for an online swap. There are a lot of printable templates online you can use to print out and adhere to the back of your trading card. So you can, and you should, include the details if you are swapping. After all, you are the artist, and these are your works of art. These details are usually these details that are on the back of the card from the template, or you can do your own. They include the title of the card, if you'd like, and then your name, the date. If it's a series, and you would want to include the numbers, like I said before, like 1 of 3. And additional info if you'd like to include it, like I will be including my IG handle and my YouTube channel info. And since, as I mentioned before, if you want to create a sturdy, thicker card, which you do, the substrate ideas that I could give you would be like wood, stiff plastic, metal, manila folder, cardstock, recycled, old hobby cards like I'm using here with these basketball cards, index cards, watercolor, paper, etc., etc. You just want to use a thick substrate as you'll be trading them and going through different hands, and you want them to last. And as a mixed media artist, it feels like the ideas for the artist trading cards are endless. As long as it's the correct size and thickness to fit in the collector's sleeve, you can go all out. Like if you see here, I'm actually using these playing cards, these old basketball playing cards, and I am using old things I had already made with either jelly plates or just little collage paint things that I had made before. And I am adhering it, gluing it to the different sides of the cards, which also helps with the thickness and sturdiness, by the way. Anyway, you can, as long as they fit in the sleeve, you can put all the different collage materials like bits and bobs, trinkets, paints, pockets, and so on and so forth. The whole point is to have a ton of fun and make connections with other artists while putting a smile on their face. I hope you try it and join a swap online, or make your own swap of artist trading cards. It's super fun, and I think I actually found a new thing that I'm quite addicted to here. So I've made these in the past, but I have never swapped, which I really hope and plan that my ADHD doesn't get in the way this time. And I will be doing a self-addressed stamped envelope to send out and swap these 3 cards with an artist group I found online. But I really think that it would be a great idea if you would like to do this. I think it's really fun, and I encourage you to do so and make your own. And either, if you don't want to be involved in a swap from someone else online, to create your own swap, maybe with even friends and family, if that makes you feel better, or find a group of artists online and make your own swap, however you'd like to do it. So yeah, I'm putting the paint bottles here down so that they keep the card corners down and drying to that paper that I glued to the back of it. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I will chime in here and there if I feel like I need to give you some tips. As I was telling you before, the papers that I'm gluing to these cards, two of them actually, the one that I'm going to show you here, the front and back of, these are actually from jelly plates that I use. They're jelly prints. So I'm probably going to make a video on that pretty soon showing you how to do that. There's a lot of wonderful tutorials that you might be able to find if you want to look it up now, but that's jelly prints with the jelly plates, and I'm telling you, that's super fun. You can find those jelly plates at, you know, Joann Fabrics, Michaels, Hobby Lobby, etc. I'm not 100% sure actually about Hobby Lobby. I don't think I've ever looked for it there, but 100% at Michaels you can find the jelly plates, and of course online, and they're a lot of fun. So if you don't know about those, I would look it up, and it's Gelli plates, and that's Gelli. They're just like a little silicone, like gummy type thing, and you can add different paints and things. There's all kinds of ideas, way more than I know, that you can use them for, but you can come up with this really cool prints that you can make to use for collage and all kinds of fun stuff, and that's what I'm using here. I had made these a year or two ago actually, and they're just scraps that I had, and I'm using them now for these trading cards. So Anyway, I wanted to pop in and say that in case you hadn't heard of it. And I will likely be making a tutorial about that coming up fairly soon. I decided to use my little micron fine liner pen and dip it in that paint there, but I also wanted to make you aware that that pen does not work. It is dried out, or I think I accidentally got glue on it or something, and it no longer works. So that's the only reason I'm using it to do that. I'm not just ruining that pen. Those are very nice pens. The micron fine liner, those are like my favorite journaling pens. So yeah, there's no way I would just break it with the paint. So I just wanted to let you know I'm not just wasting that pen. I was using it as a tool, as it no longer works as a pen. So I'm going to start adding these Tim Holtz images. This is the small talk, the snarky little quotes. So I was just showing you a little up close of those. And then I will start to include the images first. And then I found the different quotes from the small talk that I liked the best to go with the images. You have to cut them down for size, especially on these artist trading cards since they're small. But that's the one that I was using. And I wanted to give you a little up close so you could get an idea of what it was. But yeah, Tim Holtz is Tim, Timholtz, Tim Holtz. And you can find that, like I said, at Hobby Lobby and at Joann Fabrics and online. When adding any type of stickers like these quotes or any of the different types of stickers that I'll include, it doesn't really matter what it is. I will still add some the Mod Podge or glue to adhere them because they usually do not stick very well. So it's important, if you don't want that to come off, to still put that on there, to put that glue on there and stick them down better so that they don't come off. hope you enjoy my silly, goofy videos where I'm dancing and making 0 sense half the time. The end results are my little art projects, and I hope you enjoy them. And I hope you get some great ideas for yourself. So anyway, just go out there and create and just, work on that mental health, and being creative is the best thing you can do, the best therapy in my opinion. So go create and just go experiment and have fun. Like I said, there's no mistakes. You learn from whatever you do and just keep plugging on. Love you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe as always.